Welcome back. Well, every Wednesday, the wonderful Allie Peach joins us to get it together. And this morning, she's mixing arts and crafts with looking good by showing us how to make DIY beauty products with stuff from your kitchen. This is so cool. Good morning, Allie. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, this is always so much fun.
I know. I love it. And so we have an exfoliating body scrub, a sea salt spray, and a body bronzer, which I'm very interested in.
I'm excited about that one.
Me too. So first, let's start with the exfoliating scrub. Let's start making it.
So I make mine out of coffee. These are literally coffee grinds that I pulled out of my coffee maker this morning.
Fresh out of the coffee maker.
So after you make a batch of coffee, you'll just want to drain the coffee grinds as much as you can. So like with a fine mesh sieve or whatever you have.
Mesh sieve.
A fine mesh sieve. Everybody's got one of those, right?
Right.
So I go about half a cup of coffee grinds.
Okay.
And you could use dry coffee grinds if you don't typically drink coffee.
Looks a little like dirt, but it smells good.
It is. So waste not, want not, right?
Right.
Okay, so we'll do half and half. We've got a half a cup of coffee grinds and we'll do a half a cup of sugar so that there's like 1-to-1 ratio going on there. And you'll want to mix up those dry ingredients. You could even go a little bit of cinnamon if you wanted. You could do some ground clove.
Depends what you want it to smell like.
Yeah, if you want to fragrance it naturally, you could do it like that. So we're going to mix that up and then we'll add just a little bit of coconut oil. And this is virgin coconut oil, which is the kind that smells like coconut. Refined coconut oil does not smell like coconut, and it's still fine to use, but I like the coconutty smell.
You want to smell like coconut with this situation?
Exactly. So you'll just mix that up, and you do have to kind of eyeball it to get the right consistency, but I like mine to be, you know, kind of like a paste.
It does, yeah. You can see it kind of looks like a scrub that you would get from the store.
And so the way that I use this is in the shower. I scrub it on all the things.
All the dry spots.
Great. Yeah, it's great for dry spots. It's great for any blemishes, imperfections. Coffee is actually, it invigorates your skin from the outside, kind of like it does
you up in the morning and it wakes up your skin.
It does.
Nice.
And so it's just great for all of that stuff.
Yummy.
So there's the coffee scrub, and then you can always put it into a cute little mason jar. I've always got mason jars.
I know, you are the mason jar lady.
I know, it's so funny. So yeah, and then you just keep it in your shower and it stays good.
Beautiful. All right, so next let's see the sea salt spray.
Okay, this is my absolute favorite thing. I use this every single day. When I cannot make it to Florida to fill up an empty kombucha bottle or whatever full of ocean water, I make my own. So this is just warm water. This is about 8 ounces of warm water. And you will just add 2 tablespoons of sea salt. And this is just like, I think this is actually kosher salt, but it works all the same.
Yeah, but it's like the kind of like the thick, like the bigger flakes,
coarse,
like the little grindy.
coarse, grainy salt. And I didn't think this through too well. I'm not going to be able to get this into here, but you get the idea.
What is that thing?
A little, yeah, what's that called? Oh my goodness. Yes, okay, so then what you'll do to make it smell good, and this is actually really good for your hair too. I add some bergamot oil, and you'll do about 10 drops. If you're going to add an essential oil, 10 drops in there, and then just make sure you shake it up really good before you spritz your hair. And I do it on wet hair, dry hair, just whatever you want.
Give you that beachy
Give you that beachy waves look.
Very
and
nice.
It works
and you know,
so
they sell this at CVS, I'm sure.
For like $14.
I've seen some for like $30. So this is great.
Cray.
I know, it is cray-cray. They got you for every dime.
They
All right, but last but not least, the body bronzer, which I think is really cool.
The body bronzer, yes. Okay, so I love this. This is just made out of cocoa powder or cacao, whichever. I have cacao here because it's what I use in smoothie. Cacao! And ground cinnamon because it's bronzy colored thing. So you would just mix up about 1/4 of a cup, and I would use a little thing like this, little ramekin, 1/4 of a cup of the same coconut oil, the virgin coconut oil, and 1 teaspoon each of cacao, ground cinnamon, and then you could add some essential oils if you wanted to fragrance it a little bit. But then, no, go ahead. And something that I love to do, if you want to add a little bit of shimmer, I have like an empty illuminator thing that I use on my face, and I just squirt it in there.
Got like something sparkly laying around.
Exactly. So just use what you have.
So awesome. And Tommy Mason came up here, was like, "Ooh, what can I taste today?" But you technically, I guess you could eat this stuff.
You probably could eat it all.
But it's not really for eating. Well, these all look so amazing. You want to taste the bronzer?
Accept this challenge right now.
Here, try this bronzer. Ooh,
oh my gosh.
No?
Do it.
Dare me.
I dare you.
I double dog dare you.
Does it taste like chocolate?
like food in some form, but it does not taste
Well, I
like
don't
chocolate.
think you're going to die, so that's the only thing that matters, right? All right, well, thank you so much, Tommy, for being our beauty
done
product
that.
taste
Should've done
tester.
that.
We do not test on animals, but we do test on Tommy Mason. And thank you so much, Allie, for coming in. We'll have these directions as well as links to Allie's blog on our website. Right now, let's send things over to Jackie Brown.
All right, good morning.